We've had 16 lead changes in this contest. It's currently Army leading by a mere 2 points, but Rutgers has dominated in this second half thanks to Miles Mack out of the guard position. 10 points, 4 of 8 from the field.
Miles Mack getting out in transition here. End of the first half. Big finish giving Rutgers the lead. Can score in bunches. Driving the ball to the basket, little flip shot, floater, finish, and this is where he's really effective. Quick steal, quick basket, boom. He's got 2 quick points, and when his feet are set, he's as good a shooter as you're going to see in the country. Paterson, New Jersey, St. Anthony's. Miles Mack.
Certainly been the catalyst for this squad, including his 6 dimes this afternoon, 6 rebounds as well for Miles Mack.
I love the way he shared the ball. He really has. He's made the extra pass tonight. He's done a lot of little things to help his team win.
Herbeck into the contest, the 3-point specialist, going towards the wing now. And out of the timeout, the Black Knights lead by 2. Herbeck with Mack, one of the best defenders on the team, all over him. Omelet back into the contest, the same with Rollo with the basketball there. Coming off the screen, a tough shot for Plum. Can't get the fortuitous bounce, and here comes Mack the opposite way. Rutgers trying to tie with the 2, can go in front with a Campbell 3, too strong. Rebound by Omelet, foul on this side of the floor on E2. And there you saw Judge take a slip there.
Yeah, we've talked about that. It really is warm in here. You can see guys sweating like crazy. A lot of slippery spots in the court. A lot of loose balls. Guys have had trouble grabbing them all day. Little push off there, as you can see. Great hustle play by Army, staying with it. And I really like the way that Rutgers defended. They played that whole possession there before. Just got to get down and execute a little bit better on offense.
That was the second foul on E2, and keep in mind the team's 6th on Rutgers, and free throw shooting will certainly play a critical role moving forward in this contest.
No question. Free throw shooting wins games, and it looks like we're going to come down to a close free throw shooting type of game.
7 minutes to go. Army leads by 2. Poor pass by Plum. Good hustle nonetheless, hitting the deck was the big guy, Wally Judge, and the fans certainly love that from the big guy.
How great is that? I clapped. Wally Judge. That's great. You want to see that as seniors. Guys hustling, trying to do everything they can do to help their team win. He's had a terrific effort and energy all night. Look at this hustle, diving, trying to kick it off the Army player's foot. Great job by Wally Judge.
Once again, they have to wipe up the moisture on the court. Wally Judge, with a strong first half, Mo, he's been silent somewhat in this second half, however.
He has. They got to look to try to get him a couple plays around the basket. He was really effective getting out in transition and getting a couple easy baskets. Let's see if they can look to do that. But that comes with stops, Dave. They got to get some stops on defense and be patient. Play the whole possession on defense.
Look at that, 5 ties, 16 lead changes in this contest. Certainly remarkable here between the 2 schools. Good look there. Cox has eyes for Plum with a 2-hand flush. Army up by 4.
The whole bench got into that one, didn't they?
Certainly did. Brown tries to silence them as he serpentines through the lane and a foul.
Transition defense. Big key here at the end of the game. They do a nice job here with the drive, extra pass, dish, great finish. The whole bench is into it, but you got to get back. They slow getting back in transition and leads to a 3-point play.
Do you think that's been the MO for Rutgers in transition, try to beat Army down the floor?
Absolutely. They need to get out and get easy baskets.
Mack on a second effort. He'll go back to the free throw line. So now all of a sudden, those 50-50 balls going in favor of RU.
Miles has a great, unique ability to be around the basketball, be around the hoop, get some easy baskets. And again, starts his point total is going to start climbing here because he's going to find a way to get to the free throw line where he's a terrific foul shooter.
Foul was an Omelet, his first and the team's 8th personal on the Black Knights. So we're nearing that double bonus situation. Last 4 games for Miles Mack. Boy, he was terrific in the last contest. 21 points, 8 assists, 4 of 6 for 3. Look at that. 6-7 3-pointers in the prior 4 contests.
I've had a couple of them, and he has played as well as anybody that I've seen all year throughout the last couple of weeks.
12 points along with his 6 rebounds this afternoon. Locked up at 63. Wilson, stop, pop a runner, two, no. Brown comes down with the miss. Mack looking to push. This is what Mo wants to see. To Campbell, kiss off the window. He'll go to the line. Rutgers now on top.
Push it in transition, leads to easy baskets and fouls. Get to the foul line, the Rutgers bench gets into it, and the crowd gets into it. Throw it ahead, drive, finish.
Rutgers bench certainly elated, and as a result, a timeout is going to be called on the floor by Army. The foul on Rollo, that's his third, and get this, the team's ninth, and that's troubling really for this squad in Army.
It sure is. They do have some depth, but it's going to put Rutgers on the foul line, continue to put them there, let them set their defense, get some easy points from the foul line.
Now, you see Rutgers running the floor, Mo. If you're Army, how do you contend that?
Transition defense, big key to winning basketball games. Army is really pushing the tempo. They're doing a lot of things. They're driving to the basket. When they miss, they are trying to get those second 50-50 balls, whatever, but they got to sprint back and get back in transition.
And if you're Rutgers and Miles Mack on the flip side, at this point in the game with a little over 6 minutes left in regulation, do you just keep running or do you go with maybe some half-court sets to slow down the pace?
I think they keep pushing it. They're going to put the ball in Miles' hands because not only can he score, but he's a terrific free throw shooter. And he's shown that he's a great decision maker. He's making that extra pass. He's going to throw the ball to the right people. So they're going to keep pushing it in Miles' hands, no question.
Campbell looking to convert the three-point play and does successfully. Largest lead for Rutgers, 66-63. A little over 6 minutes and change remaining. It's a three by Plum, and we're deadlocked at 66.
That's what you can't have happen. You got to get out and contest that three in transition. Defensive breakdown there by some of the young players at Rutgers.
He's total 11 in this contest. Good strip there by Omelette. It will stay with Rutgers and a very furious Eddie Jordan.
Yeah, you can tell. Coach is a little frustrated. Transition, got to get out there, got to take that three away. Make him put the ball on the deck, make him drive the ball and make a play. Can't let him shoot with his feet set.
Little miscommunication on the Rutgers half instead. It's E2 finally inbounding the ball and gets it in dangerously to Devon Campbell. Rambling all over him. Mack back up top to Campbell. Miles Mack. Mo Williams in his tracks. One to shoot. Brown at the buzzer. Rims in and out. Who wants it? Fell away from the ball. It appears it will go against Army. And if that's Ferguson, that's his fifth foul. He'll be out of the game.
Sure is.
Ferguson going to the bench. We'll have to wait for the official word from the officials. It appears that will be on Kevin Ferguson, the sophomore center. Here's another look.
Tough shot, great contest. Everybody battling for the play. You see him trying to box out there. Ooh, tough call. A little bit of an accidental fall there, maybe a slip. Looks like Ferguson gets his fifth foul. I mentioned this earlier. It's just one of those days. Kevin Ferguson, terrific player, one of the better big young guys in the Patriot League, going to have a great career. Just hasn't been able to get it going today because of early foul trouble. Unfortunate call and exit for him for the New Jersey native back here in the Garden State.
Yeah, from Berkeley Heights, just a pallid 2 points, 3 rebounds, as you see right there. And now, Mo, Rutgers will have to go a little bit smaller.
Now, this is going to be a big key to the end of this game. Rutgers got their guards in there, which they like. Big guys, they got their junkyard dogs in there, but they got to make some free throws now. And this has been Wally Judge's Achilles heel.
And Judge converts his first critical juncture in the ball game. A little over 5 minutes remaining. We go back and forth as we always have. Ferguson, disgusted on the bench, will certainly cheer on his troops with the Scarlet Knights. Black Knights by 1. It can be 2 here. No, as the free throw is missed. The loose ball will go in favor of Rutgers.
Got to give Wally Judge a lot of credit. He's diving for loose balls. He's hustling. He's clapping. He's encouraging his team. You love to see that out of a senior.
The aforementioned Judge. Beautiful spin move. Past Rollo. He'll go to the line. That's been his forte down inside the paint.
He deserves vacation. He can have a couple days off after this effort. Spin move, drive, use that big, strong body, get to the foul line again. Let's see if he can make two here.
It's the fourth personal on Toomey, and already Rutgers in the double bonus. Judge had a monstrous first half, a little bit more quiet in the second half. There you see. Struggling a little bit in half number 2 from the field, and short, as you mentioned, problems from the free throw line for Judge.
And one of the big keys here for West Point is a free throw box out. Wally Judge not being a good free throw shooter, Rutgers has E2 and Brown down there. They're terrific rebounders. They're going to go after this missed free throw.
Herbeck on the flip side for Army comes into the game. It's a Rutgers 2-point advantage. A little over 5 left to play. Grambling tries to get past Miles Mack. Hand check call on Mack of Rutgers.
Yep, big emphasis in college basketball. Hand check, release, hand check again. That's a foul. Les Jones all over that one.
No more hand checks, no more arm bars. Officials are going to be all over that. That's been a point of emphasis along with the block charge call. And now, because of the one-on-one opportunity, it's Grambling at the free throw line. Mack desperately needs some help, and he has to call a timeout. Eddie Jordan furious with his guard that he gave up the dribble there with a little over 5 minutes to play in a Rutgers 2-point lead.
Fast Eddie scored a lot of points here.
And that's someone that certainly Miles can learn a little bit from, as he's the all-time steals and assist leader, was on that 1976 Final Four team. But coming from the NBA to college, what challenges does that present, you think, for Eddie?
Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, whereas in the NBA, you may have to teach it one time. Maybe in college, it might take a few more days. Eddie Jordan talked to us about that at different times. We've been here throughout the year. But here he is, back home at Rutgers coaching. Very happy. Going to lead them to a lot of wins down the road.
There you see on that Final Four team, also another well-known alum, Jim Valvano, as well. Both of them started their coaching careers right here at Rutgers.
A lot of tradition, a lot of wonderful people, great coaches.
Two-point advantage for the Scarlet Knights. Looking for 4, the up and under by Mack, no good. Judge creating position, lost it. Pat Driscoll says we'll stay on this end, and 33 to shoot here for the Scarlet Knights.
Wally Judge is really using his size and strength to his advantage. The most aggressive I've seen him all year. I've had a handful of Rutgers games. Love to see his energy and effort tonight.
Brown to inbounds the ball up top to Miles Mack. Plenty of time here in this half-court set. Mack looking for E2. They swing it to Campbell. Grambling all over him. Campbell creates space. There's that hand check call. And you know what? That's a point of emphasis, and that is the right call there.
Another one by Les Jones. He had it right again.
Officials will certainly be looking for that all season long. And what the coaches say is they want it called from the start of the season, from the middle, all the way until tournament time. So Grambling and his cadets, down by 2, can go in front with a 3 here. Off the back heel, however, for Toomey.
Now that's another defensive breakdown by Rutgers. You could see the coaching staff standing up and yelling. Easy 3, wide open, but they missed it.
Rollo will find Kyle Wilson. He's been a flat-out stud in this game. Under 20 to shoot in this possession. Herbeck, the 3-point specialist, gives it to Grambling. 10 to shoot. Crossover move. Needs help. Finds Toomey. Looking for Rollo. 4 to shoot. It's a 3 by Grambling. In and out. There's the board by Herbeck. He falls to the floor. And what have we? Timeout. Timeout called by Zach Spiker. Pat Driscoll grants it to Army, and that was a critical one. They have just 1 timeout left in the ballgame.
Great hustle play, keeping the basketball alive. You can see a little fatigue setting in. Both teams a little tired. Shots are a little flat or a little long. Guys are staying with it. Nice call there by Coach Spiker. Take a timeout, settle your guys down a little bit, draw up a set play here, see if they can get a tie.